Alright, so you're going to need one thing. Premiere Pro. Alright. Premiere Pro. It costs some money. It does. But at the same time... Yeah, shit. Give me a second. There you go. Alright, yeah. Premiere Pro. It costs money, but if you know the right place to look for it... it's free. If you do have any problems, just put it down in the comments below and I can redirect you to a suitable source. So this is the project panel of the last video I made. Alright, so let's go through the panels together. Yay! Alright, so file, edit, clip, sequence, markers, graphics, views, window, help. They speak for themselves. But let's go through all the windows. So this is your source clip. So say if you want to preview a clip you've just imported into this program, you view it in here. So let's go down into my source. And this is some gameplay I recorded. I get to view it here. This is your timeline preview. So whatever you put in here, you can see that kind of thing. This is, you probably know, the project panel. Anything you import gets in here. And all that good stuff. And this project panel, if you're using the same window workspace as me, which is editing, the workspaces are just basically in which place all these panels go. So I could have the color workspace, excuse me, and it'd show me all the tints and everything. Or I could have the graphics one, where it show me the colors as well as some effects, as well as this is like, it just basically shows different sizes and everything, right? But the fuck! Hey, yeah. So it shows you all these kind of things. Alright, overlays and any sort of credits that you might want to use. Gameplay, logo loop, like modern image. Like if you want to go to get something, here's a place. You just simply go in the essential graphics panel. So the one I like to use though is editing, because it keeps this nice and big so I can see all my source. I usually keep this in a... Can I drag this out? Yeah, I usually keep this in a separate window on my second monitor. But yeah, I can just drag that back in. Alright, now coming back to the project panel where you import all your stuff, you've got something called effects. And what these effects are, they're labeled, but you just simply drag and drop them. There's a lot of effects in here, it's really useful. But one thing, if you are starting off new, you have to download presets. They make your life so much more easier. You've got there's so many presets online, ultimate earthquake presets. If you need them in the comments, just mention it down and I'll set you the links for them. And then moving on to the sequences. So if we go to the Doomslayer episode I made, it's going to be a little laggy because my laptop is especially fast. This is what I made use of. Now let's make our own little project and let's start it off. So we go to File, if I can click. pressed create a new project, and you'll come up with this window. That's if you haven't created a new project and if you are just opening it up. So name, location of where the file's going to save. Renderer, you want it engine software only, unless you have a proper GPU. Then otherwise you're better off with this one, but if you have a laptop like me, software only is the best way to go. And just leave everything else the same. And let's name this example vid, and press OK. And we are going to be greeted with yep, 1, 2, 3, 4 panels. Alright, so let's start off our meme. Now the first thing you've got to remember is that you want meme density, as densely of a thing you can make with meme density. What I mean by that is you want to put as much memes as you can in a small place without ruining the flow of the video. Now this is where your creativity comes in. So let's drag and drop our music that we're going to use. And let's have a quick listen of that. So this one doesn't have a very hard beat to it, so you're not forced to cut to the beat at all. So you can make your own cuts, but it doesn't have to be like done, 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 and then you have to cut the video so it doesn't look like it's shitty. Alright, so let's drag and drop this on top. And now let's get our gameplay in. You've got your preview panel here. You want to press I on your keyboard and it'll show an in marker, and then you want to press O, and then all you have to do is drag the video panel over on top here, so you can see it just shows that bit. It shows this bit that we've left. Also what you can do, quite a bit. This is your resolution, you probably know that. So what you want to do is you want to, excuse me, you want to grab your highlights from this clip and just get and drop on here. Alright, once I've done that, and then, no actually, once you've done that, you want to meme literally every single thing you have the opportunity to do. So, let's see. So for this, you could just simply have stop you violated the law or something like that kind of thing. Or sound effect of a person screaming. You just need to add sound effects, but you don't add too much, otherwise you're going to spoil the flow. I wouldn't say you need to mix it up, but at the beginning try keeping it single kills, like just single kills, and then have highlights, and then have single kills, and then have highlights, and then end it off with a single kill or some sort of highlight. I'm not sure, but you need to feel a little like you need to do it on your instinct kind of thing. I finished, and it's about 26 seconds long. It took me about half an hour, but yeah, so you just have to get every kill and then turn it into a meme. some of the effects I used were low pass, that basically makes it muffled, and other than that I've only used motion, which is when you want to move like an image or something like that, image or video. But I've only used low pass, which makes the sound muffled. So say if you want to have a still of somebody in a corner and you just want to add a sound effect and you just want to focus on that still, you could add that muffled thing to add onto it. So if you've made it here, honestly I'm kind of surprised you've managed to sit through 10 minutes of this boring crap, but hey, at least you learned something. But yeah, if you, well, I'm going to play the final project now, but if you did enjoy it, maybe, just maybe subscribe.
Hello, motherfucker.
Boom! Bam! Bop!
Stop! You violated the law.